Welcome back to Roadsteading. Ben and Lauren here, and full disclosure, we're not sure of the technical reasons why our Hughes Autoformer voltage boosters and surge protection is not working, but what we do know is what's different about the site we're in. So let's talk about it. Now, when we arrived here at our campsite yesterday, I went to plug into the electrical pedestal like I've done many times before, and I kept tripping the 30 amp breaker. Well, Lauren's family's here, and I went down to theirs, and their south wire, it was doing just fine. On closer inspection, I noticed there was a GFCI on this breaker. Now, I've never been in a park that had a GFCI built into the breaker, and what I noticed was, every time I turned it on, the watchdog would trip, and so would the breaker. So, I adapted over to 50 amps. I used our little 50 amp adapter, 50 to 30, and I plugged into the 50 inside of our box. The reason I did this was there was no GFCI on the 50 amp outlet, and this is how we ran. But it got me thinking, what's going on? Is it something with the pedestal, or is it something with our system? So this morning I came out and I tried to run it off the 30 again. I also tried to run it off of the 20 amp, and each time they broke the breaker. Got me thinking even more. Well, I have the system in place so I can unplug very easily and bypass one of our components. So I bypassed the watchdog. Now, people told me not to put these portable systems inside our storage compartment like we did, that it's better to hardwire it. But the reason I put them in this way, and there's reasons not to, and I've experienced some of those reasons, is you can't bypass them very easily, or you gotta, be pretty savvy. Well, I bypassed the watchdog and we still had the issue. So then I bypassed the Autoformer, the voltage booster, and everything ran fine. Now our voltage here is just fine. I can run bypassing the voltage booster and taking it out of line. But what I'm not sure of is why the Autoformer, the voltage booster, the Hughes Autoformer, doesn't like the GFCI. Or the GFCI doesn't like it. I'm sorry I don't have an answer. I have a question in this video, and that's why don't they like each other? Why aren't they working with each other? So for now I can bypass the Autoformer, or I can run off the 50 amps. Have you experienced this? Have you been to a park with a GFCI built in a circuit breaker? Please let me know what I'm doing wrong. And until next time, remember to seek, learn, experience, and grow.